Relaxing your shoulders, drawing them away from the ears. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and feel your breath. Feel the breath coming in and out through the nose. With all this really high vibe that is going on, it's really important to slow down. We're going to take the feet to the floor as wide as your mat and bring the knees together. Take one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. And when you breathe in, really feel the belly rise. And exhaling really slowly through the nose to trigger the parasympathetic nervous system. Inhaling and exhaling. When you breathe in into the belly, next time you breathe out, feel the breath coming by the heart. Feel that expansion going through the chest with your breath. Making your exhalation long. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Relax your hands. Let's take 3 more breaths into the belly, drawing into the heart. One more long breath. Just release your hands. We're going to take a deep breath into the belly and exhale through the mouth, making a hollow noise. One more. Inhale. One more. Inhale. Return to normal breathing. Taking the hands over the head and dropping the knees side to side. You can roll your head side to side a little bit as you move as well, just releasing through the neck. And slowly coming through the center with your knees, taking the heels as close to your buttocks as possible with the feet parallel to each other. Lengthen the back of the neck, tuck the chin in. We're going to take a deep breath in, bring the hips up, bring the arms up. And then exhaling, slowly rolling vertebrae by vertebrae down to the mat with the tailbone landing last. And the hands coming down to the floor. Inhaling, lifting your hips, lifting your arms, and feeling like someone's pulling you right from the top, from the hands. Exhaling, rolling your spine down. When you inhale next time, bring your arms up. See if you can really push the heels and press the big toes. Exhaling, bring the hands down, slower, feeling like you're resisting the air. With the tailbone curling down last. Let's do a couple more. Really feel the squeezing in between the inner thighs, pressing the big toes, and then slowly rolling down. Enjoying this little stretch for your back, feeling that flexibility. Keep your hands down and bring the shins parallel with the floor. Lengthen the lower back. And then take your arms as wide as your shoulders with the palms pressing up. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling, dropping the knees to the right. Inhaling through the center, dropping the knees to the left. Beautiful. So we're going to go side to side, inhaling through the center, dropping into a twist. And the head is looking to the opposite side of your knees. You can go as slow or as fast as you like. I'm not watching, so you can do whatever you want. And if this feels a little bit too much for you, you can bring the feet down to the floor and just drop the knees down like that. So take your options and look after yourself. You might feel like you're wiggling down the mat like me. Let's do a couple more on each side. And then come through the center. When you're ready, take the knees towards the underarm area. And take your hands and grab the outside of your feet. So you're coming into happy baby. And you can rock side to side gently. Enjoy your body and don't get into any negative thoughts about how tight you are or you can't do this, you can't do that. It really doesn't matter. Just enjoy what your body offers. We're going to do a little roll around. So take the knees into the chest and we're going to roll up and down like this. You can even bring the legs over the head and extend them forward. Beautiful. Next time you come forward, come to sitting. And cross your legs. Just keep on the other side of the opposite side of the window. See ya. That's it. So inhaling the arms up. Exhaling all the way down. Inhale. Let's do a few more of those. Feel your breath. And don't have floppy arms. So strong arms. Inhaling. Exhaling. So inhale the arms up, and we're going to bring one arm down to the floor. The other one is extending above the head. That's it. Tuck the chin in towards the underarm area, and then inhaling through the center. Do the opposite side. So feel the extension through the side of the body with the buttocks pressing to the floor. Couple more. You can close your eyes. And then slowly come through the center. Bring the hands behind you. Bring the knees up. Open the chest. Lift the hips. Tabletop. Remember, not a hammock, a table. That's it. I can't see you, but I still got to keep an eye on you. Beautiful. And you can rock side to side with your table. Then slowly release. Come to your knees. So bring the knees wide, toes together, and stretch forward. Virasana, forward bend. Lengthen through the chest and really engage through the palms, pressing the palms and spreading the fingers. Walk your hands to the right. Come through the center, walk your hands to the left. Come through the center, stretch forward, and really feel the chest bone and the tailbone lengthening. Breathe into the side ribs and the back ribs. Slowly taking your hands back, tucking the toes and down, coming into a squat. Lengthen through your tailbone and the chest, and rock side to side with your squat. Bring the knees down to the floor. Take the knees under the hips and the hands under the shoulders. Inhale. Lift the chest, drop the belly. Exhale, round your back. Drop your head down. Keep going with cat-cow. Inhaling. Exhaling. Find a meditation and movement. Inhaling, opening the throat, dropping the belly, squeezing the shoulders into the spine. Exhaling, rounding your back, dropping the head down. Have no end and no beginning to your movement. Make it fluid. Feel the opening and the lengthening. Enjoy. Let's do 3 more. come to neutral, taking your hands forward, pressing the chest down. Slowly coming up, taking the right knee forward and extending the left leg back. So it's not a pigeon pose, it's like a variation, and rock side to side gently. Come to plank and swap sides. Really feel that psoas muscle. So that's the muscle that gets really short from lots of sitting. And then bring the right knee towards the left and rock side to side gently like this. Come to your toes. So stretch the toes like this. Stretch the little pinky toe. Nice. And then come flat on the feet. And you can either just lean back or bring the knees up. So you're stretching the tops of the feet. And for some of you, you can even balance. Nice, release, can feel a little bit intense, and then tuck the toes under again and stretch all your toes, stretch your feet. Such an important part of the body, and they do so much work. Really important to show them some love. We're going to take the hands down to the floor and push back to downwards facing dog. So walk your dog, walk your feet. Press your chest back towards the thighs. Slowly bring the knees down towards the floor, and we're going to take the right shin forward into pigeon pose. So really slide that back leg. Make sure it's nice and straight behind you. Look at it. Make sure it's nice and straight. Take a deep breath in, lift. And then really slowly, keeping your chest nice and long. We're going to come forward, and you can rest on your elbows, or you can take your hands and rest your forehead on your hands, like this. Making sure that your hips are square, keep lengthening through the chest forward. Two more breaths. Feel the opening through the hips. We're going to roll towards the bent knee and come through downward facing dog. If you don't want to come to downwards facing dog, you can just rock your hips side to side or lift your sitting bones up and do your walking dog. Take 3 breaths here. And then take your left shin forward and right leg back. Square yourself, nice and tall. Lift the chest. Look at the back leg, make sure it's directly behind you, making it even longer. Inhaling, lifting, exhaling, slowly coming forward. Breathe into your hips. You can rest your forehead down. And really show your body this appreciation, this gratitude for its abilities. Enjoy the stretch. Don't get in any negative mind talk. And try and reduce all the mental activity. Slowly coming. To come out, we're slowly going to roll towards the bent leg. And either just rock your hips side to side like this, or come into downwards facing dog. The downwards facing dog is a lovely transition in between pigeon. Slowly bring your knees down to the floor and bring them together. Take the right foot back. Square the hips towards the floor. And we're going to point the foot up and just pulse 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it there. And slowly release. Square your hips and extend the other leg. Square your hips first, really engage through the pelvic floor. Bend the foot towards the ceiling and pulse 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze. Nice. Slowly release. Come down on your belly. Rock your hips side to side. We're going to bring the arms wide like so and lift the chest. Open the throat and try not to sink into your hands, but lift away from them. Very good. And then slowly release. And now take the arms wide like this. And inhaling, lifting the chest, exhaling, slowly rolling down. So imagine like a snake, like a wave through the spine, with no beginning and no end. Following your own breath. One last one, pulse with the spine, and then slowly releasing down, Rock your hips side to side. And then take hold of your right foot and just give it little pulses, little stretches. And then swapping sides. Taking the arms by your armpits and squeezing the elbows in, feeling yourself quite light on your palms and taking them by your side. Slowly release and then push yourself back up and come to sitting. So take the hands into the heart, open wide. Press the palms up and bring them by your ears. Lift nice and tall. Slowly releasing down, shoulder height, and taking the right hand on top of the left into Garandasana, eagle pose. Take a deep breath in, inhale the elbows up, and exhale the shoulders down. So inhaling, lifting the elbows up, exhaling, rolling the shoulders down. Breathe into the shoulders. Feel the tension melting away. You're going to slowly release. Oh, it's one of my favorites, this one. Roll the shoulders. Interlace the fingers behind your back, open the chest. Release, take the hands into the chest again, open wide. And take the left on top of the right. Inhaling, lifting the elbows, taking the palms away from the face. Exhaling, rolling the shoulders down. Inhaling, lifting the elbows, exhaling, rolling the shoulders down. Slowly release. Give your shoulders a little roll. Oh, it's like freedom. I love this. Yeah, let's do a little bit of neck release. So take your, roll the shoulders down. So make sure they're nicely relaxed. And take the right ear to the right shoulder. So the shoulders don't move. Just the ear coming towards the shoulder. And taking the right hand, pulling the tip of the ear down with not too much force. So just allow the gravity to do the work for you. Taking the left hand on the opposite shoulder and pulling it apart. So feel that beautiful space you're creating in your neck. Release the top hand, release the bottom hand, come through the center. Just give your head a little roll and then drop your shoulders down again. I'm going to take the head to the opposite side. And then taking the finger over the ear and the other hand pulling on the opposite shoulder. Breathe into your neck. And you can really play around with your chin here. So sometimes when you tilt the chin a little bit more down, you can feel more of a stretch. Slowly release the top, release the bottom. Come through the center. Roll the shoulders down and tuck the chin in, taking the fingertips and pulling on the base of the skull, bringing the elbows in. So you should really feel that back of the neck pulling down. Slowly releasing. All done. We're going to roll the neck, roll your head side to side. So you don't roll it back, just from one shoulder to another. Slowly coming through the center and come to lie on your back. Take the right foot over the left knee and we're going to thread the needle. So you're taking the right hand through the little cavity you've created and grabbing either below or above the left knee. Flex both of your feet. Tuck the chin in, lengthen the back of the neck. And you can rock side to side here a little bit, just to feel where you need that stretch most. Slowly release the knee, take the foot all the way down to the floor and cross the legs over, like you're sitting in the chair. So still we've got the right knee over the left. Press the foot, the left foot, onto the floor and lift your hips up and roll on top of the left hip, dropping the knees to the left. So try and bring the knees up so they're closer to your elbow and tilt your head towards the right. The right shoulder and hand is shoulder height. And if it can't reach the floor, just bring it down like this. Breathe into your side ribs here. Enjoy the breath into the back ribs. Soften your jaw. Allowing the gravity to take the knees closer to the floor. Let's do 3 more breaths. And slowly coming through the center, square your hips, and just drop the knees side to side before we do the other side. ready, align your hips so they're nice and square, and take the left foot over the right knee and come to thread the needle. So flex the feet and rock side to side gently. Soften your jaw. Don't forget to enjoy yourself, to really savor this moment. Breathe so you can feel the breath moving in and out through the nose. Relax your face. And then slowly release. Take the left foot over the right. Press the right foot onto the floor. Lift the hips and drop the knees to the floor. Try and bring the knees up so they're close to your elbow. And tilt your head and look the opposite way. Feel your shoulder opening. Enjoy this beautiful twist. Two more breaths. Slowly come through the center. Square the hips. Square the shoulders. And take the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. We're coming towards the end of the practice, so settle yourself nicely into a comfortable relaxation position. Shavasana, you can simply extend your feet on the mat. I will guide you through a meditation. If your lower back is a little bit sore, you can have the knees up with the feet as wide as the mat, and then bringing the knees towards each other, leaning on each other. Relax the shoulders. And roll your head side to side to make sure that it's fully balanced. Close your eyes. Feel the gentle, relaxed breath. Allow your feet to be fully relaxed. Your hips. Feel the back ribs, front ribs. Relax the shoulders. Relax the jaw, the tongue in your mouth. Allow it to expand. Relax your cheeks. Relax the eyes, allowing them to sink into the socket. Relax your forehead. Letting your body sink into darkness. When you're ready, without moving too fast, wiggle your fingers, your toes. Roll out to one side, rest in a child's fetal position on your side. When you're ready, really slowly come up to sitting. Close your eyes. Bring the hands into the heart center. Take your thumbs on the heart, the fingertips touching each other. Bow down. Feel your heartbeat. Namaste. Thank you guys. Hope